What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the stream. What is up, Valerie? What's up, Jeff? What's up, everybody else, too? Hopefully everybody's having a good night or day or morning or whenever it is. Let's do this last man standing. We have not started yet. I have been focused yesterday and today trying to get the deck ready. Had some cards missing. Got some pulls. If you saw the video, needed to do those matches, needed to level up the cards, needed to basically get ready. LMS is very easy to catch up on, so not too worried about it. If you missed the video, have not seen the deck, just to let you see what we got. Got the momentums on right and stuff like that. I still haven't leveled up the Sheamus completely. Not really a big deal right now, but the males look okay. I mean, besides for the arrows being all over the place, that's quite all right. Females look good. Tony Storm, which is my last pull. That was clutch. Needed that one so bad. Just because the other card was a Nightmare Pro. It would have made the deck a little bit difficult to deal with. Not going to level it up. Naked Cross is a little bit too high, but that's alright. I think we'll be okay. We got it. We got it. We are ready to rock. Hopefully everybody else is doing good, man. Ray. What is up, my dude? Ryan, what is up, man? Welcome, you guys. Check my mail, my email. Oh. Alright, we'll start it off with doing that. I probably won't do this very much this stream, just because we're going to try to work on LMS. Y'all see the poll I had? We had Kevin Owens for our first Vanguard one, but Keith Lee, nice. Oh, what is this? Damian Priest. All right, one of the many people like me who got a nightmare, unfortunately. Man, you're doing well. You're doing well, man. You're definitely increasing the deck and stuff. Am I going to do the gauntlet tomorrow? You know what? That's probably a good idea. I'll stream the gauntlet at some point this weekend as well. I'll do the gauntlet. We'll do last man standing again. Yeah. So we'll do the gauntlet either tomorrow, stream the gauntlet tomorrow, maybe Saturday, and then do one more of these streams as well. I could do the gauntlet for sure. Especially since we got all those stars that we pulled. We'll be able to get a little bit farther than we did previously, which is nice. I dig it. What tier am I? I'm Vanguard plus. Got plenty of blocks, plenty of reveals. We got credits to buy some in case we need them. First Vanguard in 2.5 days. Sweet. That's exciting. That is exciting. I have not even looked, man. I have not even looked. I totally forgot that today was Thursday until recently. And I totally forgot about the preview. I have not checked it yet. I have not checked it. I need to check to see what cards are in it. Actually, you know what? I'll probably do that right now, actually. I'll see what cards are in it. But I don't mind playing the gauntlet. You tied for top 10, then gave it up last King of... Bro, I saw those points in the King of the Court, man. That was ridiculous. Ridiculous. Those point numbers, that's crazy. I couldn't even imagine getting that, dude. Supra, my dude. Man, what's going on? Welcome back. It's good to see you. Things have been going alright. Just grinding away, man. Same old stuff, you know. Trying to do some videos here and there. My kid's birthday is tomorrow. So we got a whole weekend of festivities planned. He's, you know, I gotta take him out to dinner this week, and then all of his sisters are gonna be back in town the following week, so we'll do a birthday party for that the following week as well. This weekend we'll probably like go to a movie or something, go out to dinner, buy some video games, play some video games. So that's pretty cool. It's gonna be good. Got 3 stars in the gauntlet. Pippen, Rose, and Doncic. Wow, dude, that's pretty sweet. That's pretty sweet, man. That's actually pretty good. It's actually pretty dang good. I wonder how far I'll get. You already had the Vanguard Roddy Piper Christmas Fusion. Still be good for me. Yeah, all Vanguards are gonna be good, man. You're gonna need them. You are definitely gonna need them by the time the new tier comes out, right? Chris, what's up, man? Welcome. Welcome. Happy birthday. All right, dude. Thanks, Jeff. I appreciate that, man. I'll tell him. Yeah. Kids getting old, dude. Kids are getting old. It's crazy how fast they grow up, man. It is. They grow up so fast. He's pretty much on his own right now. These tags, I think, are going to be a pain in the butt. Look at that, dude. Already, like, I can imagine that I'm going to get, since I have 2 blues, 2 yellows, I can imagine that I'm going to get a lot of mix match, a lot of resets. At least they're closer. At least they're close together. As far as their stats go, at least their stats are going to be good. Have been grinding more than I should. Yeah, well, I don't know about more than you should. How old is he going to be? He's going to be 12. Dude, he's going to be 12. 1 year away from a teenager. Officially a teenager. Almost. 1 year away. He'll turn 12. I'm the man. What's up, dude? Welcome to the stream. We're doing pretty good. Doing alright. Doing alright. Had a busy day, like a lot of motion and stuff, so like my back is kind of hurting, kind of like a lot right now. But I'm trying to like rest my arms on the table so I don't have to like put so much stress on it. But other than that, man, we're cool. We're cool. Oh yeah, Notre Dame. Yeah, he's gonna be 12, man. Appreciate you telling him happy birthday. Of course, all he cares. Oh, you know one thing that is exciting for me anyway. He downloaded and played Destiny 2 for the first time and said he liked it. That's exciting to me because Destiny 2 is my favorite game. I love Destiny 2. So I'm excited for that. We'll be able to do that. My daughter's 21 on Groundhog's Day, bro. Jeff, man, Groundhog's Day is like my favorite day. I don't know, it's like my favorite day of the year. I love Groundhog's Day, man. And like I always watch the Bill Murray movie Groundhog's Day. That movie is absolutely hilarious. If anybody has not seen Groundhog's Day yet, at least watch it on Groundhog's Day, dude. The movie is so funny. But I love Groundhog's Day, man. That's a great holiday. I never have training food. I know. Training food is hard to get. It certainly is. It takes a lot of grinding. You were 19 and a half, turning 20 on April 26th. So I'm about to be out of my teens. Bro, I wish I could replace you, dude. I certainly do. I would give it another go. I remember exactly what I was doing when I turned 20 and 21. After 21, though, it's a little bit blurry. A little bit blurry after that. You got the KO, Sheamus, full heroic. Then Doink, sitting top 300. Dang, Supra. That's good stuff, dude. Yeah, we've been doing good about getting the event cards. Just haven't been able to get the heroics. You know, that's okay, though. I mean, I play the game for fun. I play the game to do videos. I play the game to do streams and stuff like that. I'm serious as far as what I do. but not as serious as I have to have heroic cards and stuff. So, but it's still fun. I mean, I still enjoy all this stuff. Eric, what is up, man? What's going on? Is there really a new tier coming out? I mean, supposedly people think that, Eric. People think that it's possible to be out next week. That's kind of like the timeline, the way that the events have gone. The new tiers have dropped after the LMS, and the first event was Giants Unleashed. Giants Unleashed being the first event of the new tier. Because I mean, for a new tier, you kind of want those Giants Unleashed and Ring Dome to be the two easiest ones. Those are the two easiest events. Well, I guess LMS is pretty easy, but that's a solo event kind of. But yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Who knows? Could be different though. Can I get into 4 male Vanguards, 1 female Vanguard, and a promo? Yeah. You'd be able to do it. Momentums obviously wouldn't hurt, and there should be no excuse, especially if it's next week. There should be no excuse to not have at least 4 momentums at this point. Or 3. I mean, 3 at the minimum. I mean, you can get almost 200 points a game. There should be no reason not to get momentums. So you should be plenty good. You got a tattoo of a groundhog on my forearm. Groundhog Day with Bill Murray. Yeah, dude. That's cool you got the tattoo, though. That's kind of neat. Did you name her? I mean, I don't want to say, like, obviously you didn't name her, like, Groundhog or anything weird like that. But, like, did you name her? Because the movie Groundhog Day, if she turned 21, that means the movie came out before she was born. And so, I don't know. Did you have, like, some sort of name related, like Punxsutawney? Not that you would name her Punxsutawney, but you know, anything related to a Groundhog's Day or anything like that for her name. I think that would be kind of neat. Like if you named her somewhat related to a groundhog, or maybe like the Russian name for a groundhog, or like the French or Italian name for it, or something like that sounds smooth and sounds nice, but not as like, I don't know, as retarded as it would sound in English, like saying groundhog. Fusion food is a different story. You just have to throw in a few shattered. Yeah, fusions are pretty easy to get the cards for, especially when you have the free packs and stuff. Free packs, you should be good. Colorado till Tuesday. What are you doing in Colorado, Eric? Oh, you're on vacation. On vacation. I got you, dude. I love Colorado, man. I have spent many trips, vacations in Colorado. Have family that live in Colorado, or had family that lived in Colorado. They moved out of Colorado, but while they lived there, actually, I took my son on his very first plane ride to Colorado from Texas for one of my cousin's graduations. Ryan, 15, bro. It's like 1/10 of my age. It feels like. On your way to Canada. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do up in Canada? Said no, she was 5 days late, so it wasn't planned like that. Jeff, I bet you she's a healthy baby. I mean, it's my theory. I don't know if it's true or not, but I always have a theory that babies that are late are always the healthiest. I could be mistaken, but I don't know. I mean, all the people that I know that were late, including me, you know, that's late. Like, as far as, like, illnesses, like, I don't get sick. I don't have allergies. I don't have any of that stuff. And it seems like as far as, like, healthiness goes, babies that are late seem to be a little bit immune system better than a lot of people. That could be, like, a complete nonsense, but I don't know. Josiah, what is up, man? Hell is right. Oh wait, hello. Yeah. You need to drop out of pronunciation, man. I always feel bad when I don't know or forget. You're gonna visit family. That's cool. I've never been to Canada. I've been to 4 countries, but Canada has never been one of them. You're going to California to Disney 13th to 16th. That's pretty cool. Dude, I used to go to Magic. I used to ride Magic Mountain when I was a kid a lot. I like Disney. That was probably the first amusement park I ever went to out in California. That was when I was living in Arizona. It was a lot of fun. Oh, you know what? I think it's time to post. New audio detected. Don't switch. What is it doing, man? I hate it when it does that. Like, BlueStacks tries to steal my microphone all the time. That's why I hate having BlueStacks on. Alright. There we go. I got it up there. I got it up there, though, now. Ben! What is up, my dude? Welcome. How's everything going with you? We just starting. We just starting. We're just, if you're new, you know, just join the stream. I have not played LMS yet, except for the start of the stream. Yeah. Just trying to get the deck ready the last day before LMS starts, so I don't have too much frustration. The arrows are going to be frustrating, but I think we'll be okay. We just have to hit that reset button. We drop those singles all the time. We'll be all right. Chillin', man. Yeah, me too. Me too. I guess we might as well start banking points. I always seem to miss these 50-50s. Except that time. Oh, you know what I also need to start that I forgot? I need to start another LMS. Has anybody in the chat been having just as good LMS luck as I have been having? I mean, I know I've showed y'all like 3 wins in the past like week, which is really good. Obviously really good. But, I mean, I don't win every single one of them, but I don't know. Lately it's been doing really good. Did I say LMS? I meant King of the Ring. I don't know why I said LMS. King of the Ring. And you almost know, I think you almost know whenever it's going to be a good one too. Because I've noticed that, you know, on the bottom here where it lists the time for matchmaking. I've noticed that when the matchmaking time is really high, like this, where it says 51 minutes, 50 minutes, 45 minutes, something like that. When the matchmaking time is really high, the competition is really tough. And when the matchmaking time is like 20 minutes or under, it's usually when it's a breeze. And I haven't been able to exactly pinpoint when the best time to start them is, because sometimes I'll start them at like 3, 4 in the morning and it'll give me like 50 minutes. Sometimes I'll start them at the same time and it'll give me 10 minutes or 15 minutes. Or I'll start them in the afternoon and it gives me 10 minutes, or in the morning. But, yeah, I don't know. But so this is kind of, I've noticed that when the timer is really high, I get a lot of competition. Oh, well, cue that junk up, man. Let's roll. Let's see what you got. we have plenty of time. I mean, there's 50 minutes to start, so obviously they need a bunch of people. And so anybody in the chat that wants to do a Vanguard King of the Ring, man, queue up right now. Let's see if we can't get a bunch of us in here. We'll be able to see by the time we'll be able to see in like an hour if anybody in the chat is actually in the King of the Ring. I still haven't been able to get in with people though. We've tried it. We tried to do it at the exact same times before and it still ain't worked. Jose, what is up, man? Welcome. You might be with you. Ben, tell me what your timer says. If your timer says like 50 minutes or something like that, you just might be in with me. I mean, if you got a really high timer, certainly could be possible. That'd be cool. That'd be cool. Hopefully they put us on opposite sides of the bracket, though. Because I'm pretty sure that your deck's going to beat mine. Although, nah, that doesn't work usually. I don't know. You're not Vanguard King of the Ring yet? Well, as soon as you get there, man, we'll definitely have to try to queue up with you. Valerie, good night. Thanks for coming out. Appreciate that. Thanks for taking some time to stop by and say hello. Hopefully you have some good rest. Yeah, it says 50. Awesome, dude. Ben, I think we got it, dude. I think we got it. You'll watch the rest of the stream tomorrow? Sounds good. I appreciate that. Thank you for showing your support. Jose, you quit in the LMS. My man, why'd you quit? Dude, I love this. I love LMS. LMS is so much fun. Although it can be a pain. And this one is probably going to be a pain. There's going to be so many times I can really bet that I get these blue and yellow. Blue and yellow. I can already tell that it's going to be one of those where I'm going to be quitting all of the time. Where I get opposite arrows. You're playing 2 more events and then retiring, taking up too much time and money for me. Play quick game here and there, but retiring from events. Hey, I don't blame you, man. I don't blame you. It's certainly hard to keep up with everything. It's certainly hard to. It definitely sucks out some money if you especially if you add it up, dude. If you add up all the money, $5 here, $10 here and there, event after event, man, that can add up. I can tell you, though, that, I mean, personally, like, my personal opinion is that 100% the events in my NBA 2K take a lot more time and effort to get rewards than it does in SuperCard. SuperCard takes less time. The rewards are much better. And overall, the cards are better. I mean, there's there's sometimes I play some events and I can get event cards and literally take like 1/5 of the amount of time that I would take in 2K. You've been retired, only play team events and ring dom. That's fair. I mean, it is one of those games in which they're, at least with SuperCard, I mean, it is definitely one of those games in which you don't necessarily have to play every single thing. You can do fairly well just picking and choosing. Especially being on a good team, you know, keep doing King of the Rings. Just, you know, you can certainly get that. You know, still get good cards and stuff. Oh, you're at Arena 41, ranked 2000. Ben, that's pretty good, dude. We're going to have to try to catch up a little bit, though. Roberts, today is my birthday. Share your birthday with Bart Starr and Muggsy Bogues. There was somebody in SuperCard. Who had the SuperCard birthday today? There was someone in wrestling whose birthday is today. Was it Ruby? No. Was it Ruby Riott? Who had a birthday today? I remember seeing it. That someone in wrestling had a birthday today. I can't remember. But my kid's birthday is tomorrow, Roberts. Actually, one of my best friend's birthday is tomorrow as well. And actually somebody else I know. I know a couple other people. Some twins that have a birthday tomorrow. My dad's birthday is in January. So that's another birthday, another January birthday. Ugh. Chad Johnson and Richard Nixon. Interesting. It's kind of cool knowing all the people that had your same birthday today. You should send them all a tweet. Send everybody, at every single person that is on Twitter with your birthday, at them all at the same time, and see if you could get anybody out of all of those people to tweet you back. Or at least like it, or at least share it, or something. You should add them all that have the birthday today. Jimmy Page. Jimmy Page. Who's Jimmy Page? I don't know who that is. Should I know who that is? Feel like maybe I should, but I don't know. Maybe I don't. From Led Zeppelin, okay. I guess no wonder I didn't know. I mean, obviously I know who Led Zeppelin is, but I don't know the actual artist from Led Zeppelin. Moxley, what is up, dude? Welcome to the stream, my brother. How is the grind going for you and everybody else? We have just started, so we got some catching up to do. But that's okay. It is LMS, and it's pretty easy to catch up, at least with LMS. Am I gonna stream my NBA tomorrow? I mean tomorrow or Saturday. I mean, we're gonna do my NBA, especially if it's the gauntlet and especially if they got those good cards. So we'll do another stream of my NBA. We'll do another stream of SuperCard. This weekend, though, like I said, you know, tomorrow is my kid's birthday, so we got some stuff going on. We got to go do some shopping. We're going to see some movies. We're going to go to dinner. We're going to do a bunch of other stuff, but we'll get it figured out. I do plan on doing my NBA and another SuperCard, though. Yeah. I hate LMS. Because I have like 9,000, then go to sleep, back up to 16,000. Yeah, I mean, LMS, you drop fast. Because you could get so many points. I mean, especially for the people that spend money. I mean, if you drop, you know, if you play it right when you're in the 30s, 40s, 50s, if you get a good board and you get rid of the obstacles quick, you hit that doubler. I mean, you could get 10, 20,000 points in one arena. You do that a couple times, I mean, you could get 100,000 points within an hour. So, yeah, it's certainly possible that you drop quick, man. Tomorrow is Friday. Tomorrow is Friday. That is right. Tomorrow is Friday. Which is, tomorrow is my kid's birthday. So. I do really hope, though, that new tier drops next week. Man, I got so many packs that I want to open. It's been really hard saving all those tickets, all those LP credits, the female ladder reward. Saving all that stuff for the new tier is kind of challenging. I mean, it is kind of challenging saving it. I'm certainly ready to rip open all the packs. I buy the multipliers, Jose. I buy the multipliers, but I don't buy them till like Arena 40. I buy them late into the thing. You know, when I could get maximum amount of points. Sometimes I buy them in the 50s too, but I usually at least wait when you use the multipliers, at least wait till there's 4 of them. 4 obstacles. When there's 4 obstacles, you could use one of the multipliers during that time. But, and then anytime after that, just depending on how quick you can find the obstacles that you need. But it really helps. I mean, it certainly really helps. I mean, I've gotten as much as close to 20,000 in one arena before. It can certainly jump you up really quick. Like early on, it does no good. Don't worry about using it early on. And just like with the blocks and reveals, I usually don't use blocks and reveals until I get to 3. Unless, for whatever reason, unless for some reason that if I, like when there's 2 obstacles up, like right now, if my very first one, my very first pick was an obstacle, then I'd probably use a block. But other than that, I wouldn't worry about it. It's not that big a deal in the beginning. You're just trying to get through arenas at this point. You are on Arena 19, ranked 16,000. Yeah. Depending on how balanced your deck is and stuff, that would also determine when you want to do it. Because, like, if your deck is too unbalanced to where you don't think you'll get to Arena 50 or something like that, then it might be better that you use the blocks, reveals, multipliers, etc. kind of in the 30s and 40s and stuff. For sure. Obviously, also remember, you know, if you're getting ready to lose, be sure you close it, right? Don't take the L. Don't say, oh, just F it. Nothing like that. Just close the app, restart it. Don't take a loss. Unless it's the beginning. Like, if I lost one in the beginning for whatever reason, I mean, I shouldn't. But if for some reason I did, I'd be like, it's no big deal in the first 10 arenas. Wondering if we were going to make it through that arena without hitting one obstacle. What is this one? Monster to Gothic. Alright. Monster, and we got a Titan. Hey, SummerSlam 18. Certainly going to be hard to work on my other pros this weekend playing this game all the time, though. Because we do have two others. We got the Shinsuke, which you saw in the video, right? We pulled that one. We actually pulled the Shinsuke in, I think it was a King of the Ring win about like a week ago. So we just pulled Shinsuke and then got that pro. And then just pulled the pros from the video. And then I got one more. I can't remember who the other pro is. But we got another Vanguard pro as well. And I suppose I could have, but I didn't, since I haven't been doing team events and stuff like the last week. We actually already had the Tommaso Ciampa too. So I could have joined somebody and then did that team event real quick and then picked that one up to have the third pro. But honestly, I was like, nah, I ain't even going to worry about it because I got all these other pros and all these other cards that I'm trying to level up, and I don't even know if I'll be able to get to those because I got 4 cards, right? 2 separate Vanguard pros that I have to level up. They're all level 0. The Shinsuke's done on the matches, but the other one's not. But got to level up 4 cards and then pro them, then level up those 2 pros. We're going to get this LMS card, which is a whole nother bunch of levels. That's just too much food. I don't even think I'd ever even get to the Tommaso Ciampa, even if I had it. Has anyone in chat seen The Witcher yet? Seen the whole season of The Witcher? I actually watched it again the other day, again for the 3rd time. Dude, it's really good. It almost makes me want to play the game. I mean, I don't read or nothing, but if I did read, it'd make me want to read the books. Because I think they got like 8 books. Biscuit, what is up, man? Welcome to the stream. I was actually wearing my Pokemon shirt yesterday. I know y'all can never see like the shirts that I ever wear. I mean, just the color of them. But I do have a Pokemon shirt that I wear a lot during the streams. It's not this one. This is actually a new shirt. Believe it or not, I got a new shirt for Christmas. My mom's like, what do you need for Christmas? I was like, I don't need anything. And she's like, I gotta get you something, you know, because we have Christmas at my mom's. My kid opens presents, I open presents. We all do that sort of stuff. Of course, we do the Christmas celebrations and things. But she wanted to get me things, so I told her to buy me. I needed bright, colorful t-shirts. And so she went out and she found me a bright red one, which is this one right here. She bought me a bright yellow one and a bright orange one. So I got 3 new t-shirts. that that are really good for the stream. Did you see the trade On The Man and I pulled off a few days ago? I did not, dude. I did not. What was it? What was it, man? Spill the beans. He came late to the stream because he was busy eating biscuits from Popeyes. I actually have never been to Popeyes. Never. I've never been to Popeyes in my whole life. Giannis, Jaylen Brown, Steven Adams, Giannis. I say, like, I'm such a white person, dude. I am such a white person. Giannis, Jaylen Brown, Steven Adams for Anthony Davis, Jimmy Butler, and Thompson. Tristan Thompson, right? Tristan Thompson? I assume not Klay Thompson. That seems pretty good. I would think that, I don't know, I kind of like whoever got AD. I feel like whoever got AD might have got the better of the deal right there. But I don't know, is AD hurt still? Is AD hurt? I was thinking that he was hurt or something. It feels like AD and Butler and but I don't like Tristan Thompson. I don't like him as a basketball player. So really, I didn't even think, I didn't know Jaylen's average was that high. I was actually thinking that he was a little bit lower. But if he's close to Jimmy, then that might not be a bad idea. But yeah, I'm not a fan of Tristan, so that, I mean, that could kind of like throw off the whole thing for me if I had AD. Giannis, I do like Giannis though. Washier Aura. What is up, man? Welcome. Thank you for the sub. Definitely appreciate that. If you're new to the channel, we have a Discord channel in the description. So if you want to come check it out, feel free to do that. But welcome. Thanks for the support. Thanks for spending your night, evening, morning, whatever time it is where you're at. I feel like that's not... I feel like IER is pronounced different, though. Like, that just feels weird. Like, I don't know. I'm a math guy. I can do math problems. Jaylen was at 21. Though he's probably dropped off the last few. That's not bad. Jose, you gotta go. All right, man. Well, thanks for coming out. I appreciate that. Thanks for showing your support. Thanks for checking out the stream. Hopefully you have a good night and a good weekend if I don't see you again. But we will be streaming Gauntlet sometime. Another one of these sometime one of these days. And as soon as... You know what, guys? I've really been debating this quite a bit. Been thinking and thinking and thinking and thinking and I think I'm gonna go back to streaming sometime on Twitch as well, because I do miss Twitch. And so I think we're gonna stream on here still when it's like sports related stuff, but I still think sometimes we're gonna start streaming on Twitch again. And then the other channel, we're gonna be streaming on the other channel too. I do have one thing though. I have one thing that's going on in my life right now that I am waiting to be resolved. And once it is resolved, once this thing is settled and figured out and done, it's gonna be a game changer. It's gonna be a game changer for me, in a good or a bad sense. It could be good, it could be bad. It's gonna be a huge impact on what goes on. You'll be able to catch a Sunday stream if there is one. Alright, alright. What do you got going on this weekend, Biscuit? God dang it, I keep forgetting that I need to do my... See, I knew that was going to happen. I keep forgetting to bank my points. I forget that a lot when I do streams. You're working 8 to 5 on Saturday, alright. Working on the weekend is never fun. Especially if you miss your team. Oh, Sunday, you hope you're off to watch the Packers. Yeah. I mean, I tell you, if my Cardinals were in the playoffs and I had to work or something on that day, whether it be Saturday or Sunday, it wouldn't matter what they told me. I would stay home. I would seriously stay home. It wouldn't matter what they'd say. I don't care if they said you're going to get fired. I would quit. I'd be like, I'm sorry. Like, I gotta stay home. I got priorities here. You got family stuff? Okay, that's good. Hopefully it's good family stuff. Like a barbecue or something. Family reunion. What are we on, Silver Plus? I don't know why they still do the enhancements for LMS. I think they need to change it to do something. Tristan Thompson got you 48 points today. Wow. Wow. I mean, he can certainly rack up some points, especially when he gets those rebounds. I mean, he's capable of 2020 any night. I think he's capable of 2020 anytime. Now, whether or not he controls himself and stays in the game, that's who knows about that. Whether or not he pouts and whines and cries when he doesn't get the ball enough, or if the coach doesn't do something he wants, you know, that's who knows about that either. But he's certainly capable of pulling 2020 anytime. He went 35 and 14 against Drummond. That is that's pretty good. That's pretty darn good. I mean, he's a good player. It's not that he's not a good player. He's certainly a good player. And he's certainly capable of doing good things. I just really do not like his attitude. His attitude is what turns me off. How bad Harden's been playing? Yeah, he has. I mean, the closer it gets to playoffs, right? That's when the real Harden comes out. Oh man, Randall, what is up, my man? Welcome to the stream. Good evening to you, sir. God dang it. Did I forget to claim him? Do my stuff again. I just want to get to 3. All I want to get to do is get to 3 obstacles. Then we could start racking up the points a lot faster. Really fast. As soon as we get to 3 obstacles, we're set. Wow. Who went down again all the way to the very last one? Things are going all right, Randall. Things are going all right, man. How are you doing? I know last time you were in here, things were not the greatest. Hopefully things have been better. But we're doing okay. I mean, you know, physically not the greatest, but mentally I feel alright. We're here, I'm with you. Makes it good, makes it fun, makes it enjoyable. Let me get 3. I can't remember which arena it is that does 3, or when 3 starts. Maybe 15. I would certainly like to hit an obstacle, like right when we start. One of these times. what? Let's do a block. Because I'm going to be doing reveals. Once it hits 3, I'm just going to do reveals and stuff. So, why not? What the heck? Why not? I wish mentally I was feeling alright today. Yeah, I mean, I go to the VA a lot, right? And so, like, I go to the VA for treatments and all sorts of stuff. So, that's been, I don't know, like a saving grace, I guess, at least for me, mentally, physically, you know, being able to get medicines and be able to kind of improve, I don't know, my life that's made it difficult in other ways. So, I know with me, the VA is always there to help, which is pretty much all I got, right? I don't know. Hopefully you got someone, either someone or something like the VA that you could go to when things are like they are. I know it makes it hard. Certainly makes it hard. Colin, what is up, man? Will I be playing NBA Gauntlet? Yeah, we'll do my NBA Gauntlet stream this weekend at some point. Maybe tomorrow, maybe Saturday, one of the two. My kid's birthday is tomorrow, so we got like things going on this weekend that, you know, we got to do, or that I'll be doing with him. So we'll just have to see how it goes. But the plan is, the plan is to do a stream for 2K and do another stream for SuperCard. So that is the plan, Colin. Welcome anyway, though. Welcome. Glad you were able to come out. Luckily, you have family members that help out, but you just lost somebody that was really close to you on Saturday. Randall, man, I'm sorry to hear that, my man. I'm sorry to hear that, dude. That's tough. That is tough. That is one thing about growing old. That is one of the hardest things. Not only like when you grow old, you know, you don't necessarily, like, if you could get past the fact of, you know, you're getting closer to death, etc. But, you know, when you start to realize that everybody else is well, and, you know, like family members, yourself, your friends, all of that stuff, you know, the more years you live, the more bad things you see and the more bad things you have to go through. And that's a sucky part about life, and a sucky part about growing and getting older. But I'm sorry to hear that, man. She was only 13. Holy cow. That's even worse, man. That's even worse. It's like, you know, my kid turns 12 tomorrow, right? Which is just the same age as your niece. And there's nothing worse, you know, as a parent, to ever think about, you know, nieces, nephews, kids, grandkids. You know, that's obviously not the order in which life should ever go. Is that youngest, before oldest. The oldest should always grow old, and they go first, and then generation after generation down. That's really tough when they're that young, have so much life, you know, and being close. I'm sorry to hear that, man. It's a tough thing. Hopefully your family and stuff is all around, and hopefully everybody is doing what they can to be there for each other, obviously. I mean, can't really do anything to make it better, except just be there. Any tips for LMS? Well, about the basics anyway. Basics, don't ever lose a match. That is 100% the number one tip that you can do, is never lose a match. And what I mean by never lose a match, like I'm getting ready to click my tag. Obviously, I'm going to win this one. I know I'm going to win this one. But if I had a different deck and I clicked it and I see that their cards are OP, then I would close the app really quick before the game went through, and therefore close the app, restart it, and it will regenerate different cards that you play against. And so tip number one, man, never lose a match. Don't let yourself lose a match, because you'll lose points, you'll lose time, you'll lose all sorts of stuff. And so don't ever do that. Obviously, if your deck is already where it is and you don't have like room to improve it right now, to make it better, to make it worse, to balance it out, if you're stuck with the cards you got right now and you can't do anything about it, then I would say the next thing to do is know when to use your blocks and reveals. And personally, for me, I usually start using blocks and reveals starting when there's 3 obstacles. Because the reveals, they reveal 3 of them. And so if you start at the 3, then I use the reveal and then keep a block on for safety. And then for always after that, you'll get more points that way. Okay. If you can make it to Arena 30, 40, 50, somewhere around there, if your deck is balanced enough to be able to do that, then I would recommend, if you have the credits, wait until the arena is set up perfect and use a multiplier, because those multipliers, they're 100 credits, yes, but they will help you tremendously when it comes to the amounts of points you can get. I mean, I've gotten close to 20,000 points before in an arena just by using 100 credits. So that's always an option as well. And then probably the last thing maybe, and obviously it's something that I would only do if you're low tier. Only if you're low tier, like Neon, Shattered, WrestleMania 35. Like if you're still low tier and your cards aren't that great, then I would honestly think about deleting them. I mean, honestly, I would, bro. Like, if you really want a John Cena, if you really want this, like, if I had, say this Doink right here was a, I don't know, a WrestleMania 35 Pro, right? And the rest of my cards were Shattered singles. Like, that's a big disparity in cards, and when you get to an arena way down the road, it's going to be a lot harder for you to get, and you possibly might not even make it through high enough to get the John Cena LMS. So what I would do is I would just delete the Doink, or delete the WrestleMania 35 Pro. And the reason I say that is if you can delete one card to make your deck good enough to get a John Cena what you're doing is replacing the card you deleted with the John Cena that you're gonna get that you normally wouldn't have got because your deck was too unbalanced, if you understand what I'm saying. So that'd be the last thing I do, but some people don't like that idea just because, you know, you're deleting your best card, which means your tier goes down, etc. But if you really want the LMS card, you really got to have a balanced deck to make it as easy as possible to get through it. I think that's all I got, man. I think that's all I got. Hopefully some of that stuff helped. Whoa, Ben, you got kicked. Brother, what? Was there anybody else in the chat that queued up with me and Ben? How did you get kicked? How did you get kicked, my dude? They didn't like your deck or what? I don't know any of these people. I definitely don't know them. None of the names look familiar. A lot of these from the pictures look like real people. Armin looks like, I mean, who's going to use a Dolph Ziggler SummerSlam 19 card? I don't know. That seems like that'd be a bot. See, getting a Vanguard Fusion, that would have to be a real person, I would think. And Vanguard Ripley, this is probably a real person as well. I think we're gonna have a lot of them. Maybe they just didn't have room for you, Ben. They didn't have room, or maybe they knew that you were gonna get your butt whooped by me. That's probably what it was. Now we're talking. Now we're finally up to 3. So this is Arena 13. All right. Are you in mine? What is your name? I can't remember what your name was, Ben. I mean, I looked through them all. I didn't see anyone that I looked familiar. I would think that I would know that you were in there by the name. Do I think there's going to be a new tier coming out soon? I mean, from what it looks like, it feels like I think next week they're going to have a new tier. I mean, based on past events, you know, we end with LMS. We end this, I don't want to say season, but end, I guess, the tier with an LMS event. And then the start of the new tier, Giants Unleashed Ring Dom. Royal Rumble is coming in 2 weeks, right? Royal Rumble will be here in 2 weeks. The first event is Giants Unleashed. Giants Unleashed has been the first event before in a tier. I don't know. It just feels like next week would be the logical choice, right? It just feels like that'd be the logical choice. Plus, why would they release a tier after the event? I would think they would release the tier before the event. I don't know. To me, that's what makes sense. So I'm thinking next week, but I mean, I could be totally off. Free packs. Thank you for the reminder. Awesome. I appreciate that, man. I need to. And that's another thing, Draco. That is another thing you always got to remember. Always get your free packs. 100%. Like, if you have to wake up in the middle of the night, set your alarm, whatever you got to do, man, get those free packs. I know it's just 2 of each, 2 blocks, 2 reveals, but if you sleep a long time or something, that could be up to 4 or you know, 8 possibly that you're missing out on, which could help later on in LMS. So you got to remember to get those. You are in a different one. Yeah, that's what I thought, Ben. I don't know why. Every time we've tried it, every time that we have tried to queue up at the exact same time to do King of the Ring together, man, it's never worked. It's never worked. We tried it in a couple streams, and we've never been able to queue up at the same time. Even though we click it, like, right at the same time, we have the same number of minutes. We just don't. You're stuck on Arena 40. I keep having 2 lives left with 3 cards left and lose. Both my females are wasting my lives. Yeah. That's why I would certainly recommend, if you can. I mean, I don't know what, like I said, I don't know what tier you are, Draco. But if you delete your highest female, if your highest female is some crazy above, you know, your lowest female of the 4, it's really going to make it hard when it comes to later on in the arenas. Because it's like an average of all of your stuff. And so you're going to run into a lot of cards that are higher. So if you're in a lower tier, man, you don't really, like, even though you do need high females, I mean, I get it, but I don't know. If it's too much and the disparity is too big from your first one to your 4th one, I'd just delete it, man, and make them all the same. They haven't done a female yet. I'm guessing female card, then new tier on the 29th. But haven't they done a tier before with no female? Like, I feel like I was thinking that I remember them doing a tier before that did not have a female in it once. I could be wrong. I could be wrong, but it doesn't feel like, or it feels like that there's been at least one tier in which they didn't do a female. But you're right on that. They have not had a female, which is why I thought that the LMS was going to be the female. How do you think you will go in on the gauntlet for my NBA? I mean, we're going to stream the gauntlet, Jack, this weekend, tomorrow, maybe Saturday. But if you remember that pack opening video I did when I did all those winner cards, got all of those, got the pros, got some elite pros, got some elite winner cards, etc. My gauntlet deck is so much better. So yeah, we're gonna stream, and I think we'll be doing. I mean, we're gonna be much better off than the last gauntlet because we certainly have much better cards. But we'll stream this weekend sometime for the gauntlet. Every tier has had one. Cat tier, female. Every other tier has had one at least. I mean, okay. All right. So then I would say that Giants Unleashed is going to be a female, which is really weird. That just feels weird. Doesn't that feel weird to you? Like, Giants Unleashed doesn't have females though. Like, if Giants Unleashed was a female, that means that Ringdom has to be a female. And that means the new tier would, you know, that would put it online as the new tier coming out the week after. But I don't know, that just feels weird. Like, why would you put a female in Giants Unleashed? Was China the Giants Unleashed female? Maybe she was. Which event was the China in? China was she Giants Unleashed? I don't know. Now that I said that, but I've been thinking, it feels like maybe China was there. Maybe not. I don't know. That also make the first event for the new tier Road to Glory. That would be crazy, man. First new tier Road to Glory. If it's Giants Unleashed, is gonna be a female. Which female? I mean, bro, if they're gonna fit with a giant, right? If they're gonna fit with a big, strong, you know, giant, yeah, Rhea, you gotta put her in there. You gotta put it in there, man. She's a monster. She's a monster. She's an abnormality. A scientific, you know, genetic mutation of a female. Chyna and Trish were both Road to Glory ringed up. That's what I thought. I mean, I don't know. I guess, like, to me, I don't see them putting in a female for Giants Unleashed. I mean, they could, but that just feels weird because all of the Giants are males. Right? All of the Giants that you beat are male. And it kind of feels weird that you beat all these males just to get to a female. I don't know. Maybe if they switched all of the Giants as females and made all of them females, then maybe it'd work. But I don't know. Putting in a female for Giants Unleashed just feels wonky. Oh, I know, bro. That back pic you sent me. Yo. Like, when I first looked at that thing, I thought that was a dude. I did. I thought it was a dude. I was like, why are you sending me a butt shot of a guy, bro? Like, that's weird. And then I'm, like, looking closer and looking at the hair and looking at, like, the physique and the clothes that she's wearing. And I'm like, that's Rhea. That's Rhea. And I was like, dang. That'd be a pretty good, that would actually be, though, a pretty good switch up, I think, if they made Giants Unleashed a female and made all the Giants females. Obviously, that's a lot more work that they would have to do. Like, because they've never had a female card in Giants Unleashed, so that's probably, I don't know, I would think maybe more work. But, I think that would be kind of cool to have a female in there for Giants Unleashed, and then all of the Giants actually females. Yo, you know what I did see? Cause y'all know that I don't watch Raw and stuff like that very often. I don't, but I was on it on Monday. I was, and I saw, and I didn't know this before. But Becky Lynch and Asuka are going to have a title match, right, at Royal Rumble in Houston. Which makes me even want to go more. Like, that whole interaction that she did with her when she came out, when Becky Lynch was just standing there and she was all talking, and Asuka was like all up in her face, just like barking. And Becky Lynch, just popped her. Like, I want to see that. I want to see it. I want to go. I do. I want to go. I think it would be so much fun to do. I think it would be so much fun to do a vlog. Like, going to the event, right? You know, just starting off, being at the house, you know, getting ready to head to Minute Maid Park, driving there, show everybody what the city looks like, show everybody what Houston traffic is like, show everybody what downtown is like, maybe walk a little bit, because by Minute Maid is right by the freeway, right? And so it's actually, the parking and stuff is not bad. Getting there is a little bit challenging, but it's kind of right by the freeway, and they got a lot of these neat little bars, like open bars that, like, you know, like those buildings that have like those big shutters in the front where you like roll down the front and it's not like a wall. It's like a big thing that you bring down and then you lock it. They got a lot of bars that are like that. And so like when you're downtown and right next to Minute Maid, they got some of these bars where it's like all completely open. And they got TVs and all that stuff. Obviously, like I'd be going inside. But, you know, walk around there a little bit. Walk around Minute Maid, show everybody that. You know, some of the event. Maybe come by and, I don't know, if there's a way to... I don't know. I mean, obviously the seats would be too high for me to yell at anybody or see anybody come out. But that'd still be fun, man. That'd be so much fun. But she is definitely jacked up, man. She is jacked up. Dang, they had 1.2 million already. 1.2 million on a card. Oh, man, we only got 1,600 points that time. See, and even now using a reveal probably isn't the most efficient. Like only 1,600 points. That's not very many. That's not very many at all. That's all right though, cause I don't mind. We got a little credits. I could probably buy one of the 10 packs. Oh man, I keep forgetting to claim my free cards. Lee, my dude, what's up? Glad you were able to make it out. Glad you stopped by, showing your support tonight or morning, whatever it is. I can't remember. I kind of always forget where everybody's from. But glad you were able to make it. We don't usually do them this late. We don't. We don't usually do streams this late, but, you know, during the week, just got things going on. Keaton, what is up, man? Welcome, welcome. Arena 16 facing Primal Vanguard Pros. Vanguard Plus. Don't know why I'm facing Vanguard Pros. I mean, yeah, that one was really weird. That female was 1.2 million, and... I mean, that's getting close to my female deck. I mean, it's you know, averages, obviously. Whatever your average male is. And then they start scaling up the arena. And they take your average females and then scale that thing up, and up. So, like, this one ain't bad. This is just a flat 1 million or so. That's not too bad. But the other one had one card that was really high. That was, like, really close for only being Arena 13. I think this one is probably going to be the hardest because the arrows are all over the place. Randall in Tucson! That's right, man. I love Tucson. That's my home. That is my home. I used to live at... I don't know if you know where this is, Randall, but when I was in college, when I first moved to Tucson, I lived on Los Altos. Los Altos Apartments. Kind of right by the University of Arizona campus. It was like a mile, maybe like a half a mile, 3/4 of a mile from the campus. So that's where I stayed when I first moved there, was Los Altos. You've been facing Primal Pro since Arena 5. Wow, that's crazy. That is crazy, man. I don't know. I really haven't been paying attention. I try to pay attention to the chat, and then I just click, and click. I usually don't pay attention to these. I don't know. Hopefully we don't have problems, man. We got crazy arrows everywhere. We got like 2 yellow, 2 blue for females, and we got like 5 yellow, 3 blue for males. So it might be hard. You're from Nashville. Ever been to Nashville? No, I have not. I really have only been to the east side of the country. I don't know if you necessarily consider Nashville east, but to me it's east. Anything like if you go east of the Mississippi, you know, that's pretty much east to me. And so I've only been to the east side of Mississippi twice in my whole life. I went to South Carolina once. No, North Carolina. I went to Myrtle Beach. That's in South Carolina. And then I went to Florida. And that's it. But west of the Mississippi, bro, I've been everywhere. Like every single state, every single landmark, every single thing. I mean, there's a few. I've never been to Washington or Oregon. I've never been that far northwest. But I've been to all the other states up there. You know, Idaho, Montana, North, South Dakota, Wyoming. Stayed in Colorado, Utah, Nevada, Cali, of course, Arizona, New Mexico, Texas, Oklahoma, Nebraska, Kansas, Minnesota, Michigan. I mean, I've been everywhere west of the Mississippi. East, I've never been out there, but twice. But I would like to. I mean, I like to travel. I like to see new things. I like to see new cultures, new places, new stuff like that. So it'd be a good vacation spot. I mean, music, right? I mean, you got music in Nashville. Definitely like a music capital, musical mecca. Nice place to go. I'm sure they got good food out there. I picture Nashville having good food. You know, kind of Nashville kind of, I don't want to say reminds me of like a New Orleans type of vibe, but kind of reminds me of like a New Orleans type of vibe. Just the way that, like, I don't know, they like to celebrate things, I guess. I mean, I could be wrong, but that's just what it feels like. You just got off the LMS in line for my first ever LMS card. Just missed out on a doink. That sucks. Hopefully you get this one though, Lee. I hope you get this one, man. They built all new dorms at the U of A. That's cool, dude. I mean, I graduated U of A like 2 decades ago, so I'm sure it has changed quite a bit. I'm sure that it's a lot different now. With the new tier coming soon. Yeah, new tiers for sure. I think. I mean, I feel like it's a for sure thing. Nashville is east. The furthest east you've been is Boston. I'd like to go up there too. I'd like to go to the New England area. Randall's, you're from Georgia. All right. That's another place, again, I've never been. You know, I've never been really east. I mean, when I drove, I live in Houston, so we drove, you know, at the very bottom of, you know, all along the Gulf. And so we never really got that far. Obviously high. We just hit that I-10, go east. But Georgia would be, you know, a lot of fun. I like to see all different places. Music, hockey arena right in the middle. Good food. Becoming more of a sports town. That's cool, man. It's cool. I really like sports, so that's always nice. I don't really care too much about food. I mean, I like food. I don't know. It's me and the relationship that I have with food is unique. It's unique. They just put up 5 new dorm buildings. That is freaking awesome, dude. That definitely means, you know, they're growing. They're growing. They're getting bigger. I mean, we might not ever catch ASU. ASU is like the 3rd largest college in the country. But it's good that we're getting new people. You know, lots of new students. Lots of new freshmen. Or that could mean a bad thing, because that could mean the outside of Arizona, the outside of U of A is deteriorating as far as the neighborhoods go. I mean, where I lived, you know, when I went to college, where I lived, you know, wasn't the greatest of neighborhoods. It wasn't bad. Like, it wasn't like the ghetto or, you know, anything like that. But it wasn't like a nice neighborhood by any means. Tucson is definitely very high Hispanic. And so, like, the outside of the Arizona, I mean, I don't know about the neighborhoods and stuff. You got to go to, like, to the outside of the city to get, like up class, I guess, affluent types of parts. So I don't know, maybe because like U of H is the same way. So we have a campus it's not downtown, but the U of H main campus here in Houston, it's kind of like that. The neighborhoods on the outside of U of H are not very good at all, like not good whatsoever. A lot worse than it is in Tucson, but the neighborhoods right outside the campus is not somewhere that you'd want to walk around with at night. I would do it in Tucson. I didn't have any problem. I rode my bike from school to home all the time. But they build a lot of campuses or a lot of buildings, dorms and everything on the actual campus, because nobody wants to live on the outside of campus. The U of A has added more buildings around the U of A for teaching. That's awesome. A new medical wing. That is sweet. And new law wing. That is awesome, dude. That is awesome. That's kind of surprising, though, because, like, Arizona, I mean, I could be mistaken, but, I mean, I had my degree when I graduated from Arizona. I got my degree in mathematics. Pure mathematics. And our mathematics program was pretty decent, pretty solid. But I think we have one of the top astronomy programs. And also, I mean, astronomy I would think for sure. I think ASU has a pretty solid medical program. I don't remember what Arizona's ranks in the medical field were, but I would think that Arizona's best was astronomy. The math was good though. The math was all right. I don't know. It's been a long time. That's interesting though that they have all new law wing. That's interesting. Medical I can see. Obviously, I think medical. Because I think ASU's medical program was pretty solid. Is this plus? Yeah, plus. We're almost gold next. Wow, Gothic. Take it. Take that. Take that. See, they still aren't as high. I mean, that's only 1.1, 1.0. It's still not even close to as high as that 1.2 that we saw. My man Jay with the sub, dude. Thanks for coming out. Thanks for supporting the channel with that sub. If you've never been to the channel before and you're interested in joining our community, in the description is our Discord channel. Feel free to check that out. I also have another YouTube channel, which I do other types of games on, which is also in the description. Feel free to check either one of those out. But thank you for showing your support. Jay, my man, coming through with that sub. What kind of work do I do for a job? Well, I was a teacher for many years. I taught high school and college mathematics, but I could no longer do that anymore. The kids, man. I don't want to say I don't like kids, because that's not a fair statement to generalize them all. But when you get 25 kids in a classroom, it's and the things that you see in the education system nowadays is very discouraging, very disheartening, I should say. And even on the college level, high school it's really bad. College level is not as bad, but still, you still see a lot of things, at least here in Houston, here in Texas, here in America. I don't want to generalize every place though, but yeah, I did that. I taught. But now I do kind of the same thing, except private. In the private sector, to where it's, you know, I don't want to say like better kids. They're not necessarily better kids, but serious about what they do. Like serious about school, serious about education, serious about their future, etc. And they take it more serious, I should say. And so I've kind of like went off to a different thing when it comes to that. And so that's what I do majority of my time. And then I have, of course, the 2 YouTube channels, which is almost like more of a job than my real job, because I put in probably more hours, or at least just as many hours, making videos. Not all the time, but a lot of the time. I spend so many hours making videos, doing streams and stuff like that, that it's almost like a regular job too. I really like a lot of these people's t-shirts and sweatshirts that they put up, like this the NCS merchandise. Like I like a lot of these sweatshirts they have. They look so comfortable, like on the insides of their hoods and stuff. Man, those look really good. I've kind of always wanted to order one just to see what it felt like. Check out our new merch. By the way, I still have not figured out what is wrong with my BlueStacks. I guess I'm probably the only person that seems to be having this problem because I left a video. I mean, it doesn't mean that nobody has problems, but nobody mentioned it in the comments. And I feel like I've tried everything, dude. I have felt like I have tried everything I can think of to figure out what is wrong with the BlueStacks, but I can't figure it out. Thing just crashes constantly. I mean, it doesn't crash constantly. It only crashes when I do one specific thing, and that's just click on my inventory. Claw, what is up, man? Vanguard Joe, Samoa Joe. That's who it was, Samoa Joe. Claw, I appreciate that, dude. I mean, that's awesome for you. That's awesome for you. But I was trying to think of who it was that we had for our poll and the other Vanguard Pro that I had. So we have the Shinsuke, which we still got to level up and do all that stuff for. And then we got the Samoa Joe, which we got like 2 polls in a row. I couldn't remember who it was. Did he do the updates? I did. I did. See, it all started, and it's weird because Randall, last stream is when it started. And I was on BlueStacks 3. And it was all updated and everything like that. But people are like, you know what? They're on BlueStacks 4. You should change to your BlueStacks 4. And I was like, oh, I didn't even know they made a BlueStacks 4. So before the next stream, I deleted or uninstalled BlueStacks 3, downloaded BlueStacks 4, and then loaded it up, started it up, and pushed, and it did exactly the same thing. Exactly the same thing. And like, it's weird that in 2 different versions of the actual app, it does it exactly the same thing, exactly the same way, even though the 2 apps are different, because BlueStacks 3 and 4 look completely different. The features look completely different, but it's still closed exactly the same way. And then so also what I did was I went into settings and I changed like the visual graphics of it. I changed the DPI setting. I changed the card image quality. I changed all of that stuff and then restarted it. I put it down on the lowest setting. I changed from OpenGL to DirectX. That didn't do anything. I don't know, dude. Like, no matter what I did graphically, which is not a problem, because I mean, I have a good graphics card. I mean, everything on my computer is solid. It's a gaming PC. It's good. Just for whatever reason, when I click the catalog, it just closes. It just freezes, or it just shuts off. It just falls apart. And it started on BlueStacks 3, not on BlueStacks 4. Yeah, we get a lot of the same superstars. Yes. Yeah, yeah. That Tony Storm, though, that Tony Storm Pro is probably one of my saving graces before this event started. Oh my gosh, I forgot to do it again. I keep forgetting to take my pack. I need to go get my packs. This one I'm going to remember after this one's over. Yeah, no. I'm gonna go get him. I'm gonna go get him here in just a second. I had to take off my pants. I'm gonna remember this time. As soon as we get done with this one, I'm gonna go get the free packs. And I need to check in on my King of the Ring. I totally forgot about that too. Holy cow. Falling apart. I could certainly use another Kairi Sane for the deck. That Primal Pro is pretty bad, especially when it compares to the Nikki Cross. Oh, you know what I want to hear? I don't know if we heard it yet. I wanted to hear Ping Pong. I kind of like this song. I don't like listening to this type of music for fun, but I don't know, for whatever reason I kind of like this song. This song gets me hype. I almost thought that said 1.6. I was like, God dang. Holy cow, look at that. That one got up to 1.5 already. 1.5 on Arena 16? That doesn't feel right. That was only like 75,000 lower than my Kyle O'Reilly. And he has a momentum on. Alright, let me go get these so I can remember. Ah! See, I knew it. I knew we were going to get people with stacked decks. Look at that. Full heroic. Heroic. Doink. Yeah, another heroic. Yeah, this... That one's an L. Wait, is Doink in this? Yeah, there's Doink and Hogan. That ain't gonna work because he's a heroic card. That's, yeah. See, what did I tell? Like, all of the King of the Rings in which start off with like 40 to 50, for 40 plus minutes are always ones that I lose. If I get a King of the Ring that has a starting time of less than 20 minutes, I could win those. Alright, free packs. I'm gonna go get an ice cream bar real quick. I'll be right back. Man, I really want to get this ladder. I really want to get it done, dude. I'm so tempted. I mean, I only got a couple females, but obviously I'm not going to get it right now. But man, I really want that new tier to drop so I can get a female real quick. Biscuit, too tired to keep your eyes open. You'll catch it later. All right, man. Yeah, we're probably only gonna do like one more or so, and then take off for the night. I gotta wake up in like 5 hours, so I still got a couple things I gotta do tonight, and then wake up. Got to get the kid ready, get him out of the house, get him to school. Of course, it's his birthday, so then I got to come back, and then I got to do some birthday shopping. I got to go to the store. I got to do... Tomorrow's going to be busy. Alright, we'll do this last one. If you stream Sunday, you'll catch it. Alright, man. Well, thanks for coming out, dude. Always good to have you. Always nice to see your face. Well, my visualization of your face. Which could be a good thing or a bad thing. I guess we don't know. But thanks for coming out, man. Hopefully we'll see you Sunday, or I'll see you in the Discord, you know. Have a good weekend for with your family, by the way. Enjoy your family time. Whatever it is you're doing. You know what? We need to change this playlist. Let's go to... I think I've went through this entire playlist on every single song. I think I've been through every single song on this channel at least a few times. Is John Cena a right arrow? Or is he a left arrow? Because he's the opposite of Doink, right? Or maybe he's the same as... He can't be the same as Doink. Doink was the LMS. There's no way they'd do two arrows of the same one. So Doink is left, right? Doink is left, correct. And John Cena would be right then, I think. Or maybe it's the opposite. Maybe Doink is right and Cena's left. Which is nice, because I think Hogan is down. So Hogan's down. We don't have the Kevin Owens. We didn't get the Kevin Owens, but we had the Batista. Batista is up, I think. Batista wasn't up, or... Was Batista up, or was Batista down? I don't know. It feels like all the event cards, at least for the ones that I have, are going to be different. Oh, Hogan is right. Hogan is right. Doink is left. I don't know why I just didn't look at the cards. I'll try to remember. I didn't even see the stats on that one. I wonder how close that was. Because I took my momentum off of Doink. Sheamus is up. So that makes me think Batista was down. So Batista was down, Sheamus was up. Doink is left, Hogan is right. And I think John Cena has to be right. Oscar. Man, I got rid of, like, y'all remember I used to collect all of the females and stuff from all the tiers and all that stuff. I have, since the leveling up crunch is so severe, like it's ridiculously severe. Like I've gone as far as, oh my god, I did it again. I totally forgot. I wasn't even paying attention. Yeah, it's going to freeze and crash. I just did what I said that it was going to do. That's alright, though. We were done anyway. That's going to do it for the stream, guys. Hopefully everybody enjoyed it. Thanks for all the new subs that came out. If you did enjoy, or if you haven't subbed yet, man, hit the sub button. If you've already done that but haven't joined our Discord, go in the description and join the Discord. If you haven't joined the other channel or sub to the other YouTube channel, go in the description and join that. But hopefully everybody had a good night. We will be streaming again 2K soon, tomorrow or Saturday, and we'll do another LMS stream probably towards the end, Sunday, something like that. We'll just see how the weekend goes with my kid's birthday and all the stuff we got to do. But yeah. Thanks for the new subs that came out. Thanks for everybody else that also showed your support. And hopefully, Randall, I hope you do okay, man. I know it's tough. I know it's tough. I don't want to say, you know, everything's going to be all right, because it's not. It's not okay. But I'm glad people are there for you, man. And hopefully y'all are there to support each other. But, yeah, everybody else, thanks for coming out, and I will see y'all again very soon. Y'all take it easy. Everybody have a good night. I am out. Peace.